Hello, it's me Naveen once again. We are in Access Database tutorial series for SE students. Right now we are creating a database and table part 2. So let's create the table once again. This is the new blank database. You can see the templates if you have internet. Okay, now write down the database name. Let's say office create. Okay. You're in table 1. So you can create the table from this table. So if you want additional table, now I'm going to add one more table. So create table, you can create table by using design view also, but this one is a little bit advanced way of creating the table. And here we have another tab, that is SharePoint list. It's newly added in this MS Access 2016. Let's create the table by using wizard create table. Okay, so over here ID and click add. Let's go to design view to create the table. Table 1, instead of table 1, let's change it. Info, okay. So first one is ID. Instead of ID, let's use stuff ID. And the field name is auto number. There are different types of field in MS Access. As we are using MS Access 2016, these are the fields of 2016. If you want to see the field of other version, let's check it. In case of 2007, we have text, memo, number, date and time, currency, auto number, yes, no, hyperlink, and lookup wizard. But in case of 2016, instead of memo, we have long text and short text, number, last number, date, currency, auto number, yes, no, OLE object, hyperlink, attachment, calculate. These two are the new points added or new fields added. And in 2019, we have some more fields added in 2019, just like rich text, lookup, and relationship is also there. Okay, this field type of MS Access is also known as data type. It's also known as data type. Okay, let's go. Stuff ID. And I just want to write name, but we can't write name because name is the keyword of MS Access, so I can't write name. So short text 50 F name, first name, so last name, short text 50. Okay, gender. So for gender, we use yes or no. Here we have yes, no. Yes is for male and no is for female, or you can put yes is for female and no is for male. After that, post, short text. Let's write 40. So maximum number of character that can be used for the post. Address, short text 75. Okay. Okay. Oily object is especially used for the picture. Okay, let's write picture or photograph. If you have the picture or photograph, we use this oily object option for picture or photograph. And next is let's say status. In status, let's use okay lookup wizard for the status. Okay, lookup wizard not long test, lookup wizard. Further, I will type the value next in this column and temporary finished. So I've used two different options, permanent and temporary. This oily object is for a picture, yes, no, and I just want to add one more field before the gender. So to add the field before the gender, we can add in this way, insert row. Okay, I just want to add DOB, date of birth, okay, date and time. All right. Now here we have a primary key. So primary key is enabled for this staff ID. Now let's see what does a primary key means. Okay, let's see this point. A primary key is a field or group of fields with values that are unique throughout the table to recognize the record. Suppose if there are two different students having the same name, we can differentiate them by using the primary key. It is totally unique, or it is used to uniquely identify every record in the table. So by using primary key, we can identify the member in the table, or we can identify the object of the table. So once we use this primary key, it ensures us that there won't be any duplicate of the record, or there won't be any blank record. So that means it reduces the data redundancy. That means it reduces the duplications of the record, and the primary key is automatically indexed as yes with no duplicate, and we can't assign primary key for memo field, hyperlink, and OLE object. Let's go back to the MSX once again. So as staff ID consists of primary key, let's see its index. Here we have an index. These are the options of index, but in case of primary key, yes with no duplicate. So once we use this index key, we can search or sort the records very fastly. Okay, so let's save it and add some record. First name Syam, last name Papa, // that means 4th April 2003, date of birth, gender male, post clerk, address Kathmandu. And for this picture, we'll learn about this picture later on. Okay, OLE object, we'll learn about this picture. Status, permanent or temporary. This is the lookup wizard. If you assign the lookup wizard, you will see this kind of drop down menu. Permanent, press enter key. Let's add another record. Sita, Poon, female, manager, Pokhara, and temporary. Okay, in this way we can create the table and add the records. Now suppose if you want to delete any records, let me add another record first. Record number 3, Gopal Thapa, male, officer, Pokhara, permanent, Okay, let's assume if you want to delete any records, so we can delete it. Let's suppose we want to delete record number 2, delete row. Yes. Now remember one thing, as we are using this stuff ID as auto number, after deleting record number 2 or ID number 2, we can't give that ID or we can't reuse that ID for any other person. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.